You won't believe it, but there is a special mixture so powerful, that it can actually make any plant you grow bloom at least 5 times faster than normal. And best of all, it's 100% natural for your plants. They're going to love it. And a lot of people don't tell you this secret. It's very easy to prepare. Everything you need, you already have at home, and I'm going to teach you the step-by-step right now. Now pay close attention to this video, because in this short video, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know to transplant the right way, to prepare the substrate for planting so it will be loaded with flowers like this, and even the ingredients that the experts keep from you, so you can have very abundant flowering on your plants, healthy leaves with vibrant green, abundant new shoots, and even plants with accelerated growth. Just look at these plants that we grow in pots. New plants, but with very strong and abundant growth. And this is the knowledge you'll be able to apply to any plant you have at home to achieve these amazing results. Anyone who loves plants knows how frustrating it is to see your plant, which has everything it needs to grow abundantly and bloom beautifully, because we care for it with love, we water it, we fertilize it, all with so much affection, but suddenly it just stops and there are no flowers at all. Isn't it truly heartbreaking to wait so long for those flowers and have them never actually appear? This used to happen to me all the time until I finally discovered the hidden secrets that the experts keep from us, so that even your young plants can have plenty of vibrant blooms, health, vitality, and lush abundant leaves. Take this desert rose for example. See how, even though it's small, it's already going to produce lots of flowers, and it has already bloomed here in this small pot. And this happened to me with several plants. Even my impatiens, which are usually very floriferous, wouldn't bloom. Now look at this, just recently transplanted, and it's already bringing blooms, and strong ones at that, with very vibrant leaves. The real secret, folks, is to create the perfect environment that encourages the plant to produce flowers, grow, and thrive. And that's exactly what I'm going to teach you to set up for any plant you have at home. The perfect environment for leaf development, flowering, and accelerated growth. I'm going to do a transplant together with you. This works for anyone planting or for those who are transplanting a plant into a new pot. We're going to plant this one in this pot, and I'll show you the details that make all the difference. Whenever I transplant a plant, I buy pots that have plenty of holes. The more holes at the bottom, the better, because that's for drainage. It's where the excess water will pass through, and it prevents the roots from rotting when you water the plant. And now I have here 2 sheets of toilet paper. I'm going to separate them and place them at the bottom of my pot. Why am I going to put this at the bottom of my pot? Whenever we water, if the substrate isn't compacted yet, it can come out through the little holes, so this will prevent the substrate from passing through, but it won't stop the water from draining. So I make this thin layer with 2 sheets of toilet paper at the bottom of the pot, covering those holes. And now the biggest secrets to proper planting are about to begin. Whenever we're going to plant, we add a drainage layer, and here I'm going to use charcoal. The charcoal can be in very small pieces, and it's extremely important to add it to our substrate, to our pot, at planting time. Why? The charcoal needs to be new, it can't be used, it can't have grease or salt, and it can't be from a barbecue, okay? It will make the soil lighter, maintain ideal moisture in the substrate, and most importantly, it prevents fungi and bacteria from settling in your plant's roots. That's why the best substrates already have charcoal included. It's like a natural purifier inside your plant's soil. Now, with our pot already prepared, we're moving on to the most important part, which is preparing the planting soil. And this is where the difference lies between a plant with accelerated growth and high production of flowers and fruits, and those plants that just stall over time. In approximately 2 liters of substrate, you're going to add, look, 1 spoonful of this ingredient and 2 spoonfuls of this ingredient here. What is this, Weny Plantas? This here, folks, is what I always tell you to save. You know those eggshells from the eggs you use at home? Save them, let them dry, and crush them up really well, because they're rich in calcium, micronutrients, and they improve the oxygenation of the soil for any plant. Add them to the substrate where you're going to plant your plants. Now we're going to add an ingredient that really stimulates flowering. What we're going to use is rich in phosphorus. It's bone meal, which you probably already know. Bone meal is one of the natural ingredients with the highest concentration of calcium available for plants. And from this special ingredient, we're going to add, look, a heaping spoonful here to our substrate. A heaping spoonful of bone meal to increase the calcium, micronutrients, and especially the phosphorus for our plant. And that's exactly what will help to stimulate much better flowering and stronger rooting in our plant. Guys, you know, sometimes I feel a bit sad because there are just so many people who really do not know about the amazing power that bone meal has to provide incredibly strong, healthy, and very robust roots for our plants. But now that we have strong roots and a very solid structure in our substrates, we're going to do the fertilization. This one here, guys, is the most complete fertilizer I know for stimulating flowering. This is Forte Flores, a fertilizer that already contains NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, and also has 9 more micronutrients that strengthen our plant and are essential for the survival of any plant. And this is the ingredient we're going to add here. Look, basically just a little bit. It is very concentrated, it's rich, and it goes a long way. You can find all these nutrients I'm telling you about here in the link in the description. I'll make it easy for you to access no matter where you happen to live. Now, in our substrate, we're going to mix all these different ingredients together. Here we add eggshells, which provide calcium, vitality for the leaves, vitality for the roots, and also vitality for the stems of our plants. We also add fertilizer rich in phosphorus to increase rooting capacity and strengthen the roots of our plants. And we also have Forte Flores, which is an excellent fertilizer to help you stimulate vigorous, vibrant flowering that really holds on the plant, any plant you have at home. Just mix it into the substrate, and now we're going to do the planting, but pay close attention. Stay with me until the end of this video, because planting must be done in exactly the right way for you to get the very best results possible. Now we are going to take the seedling we have here and carefully remove it from this pot, taking out the whole root ball while trying to disturb the roots of this plant as little as we possibly can. Just look at how incredibly exuberant these roots are. We're going to place it right in the center of the pot. And now we're going to add our substrate, which is a perfectly balanced, highly nutritious, and exceptionally porous growing mixture. It's a light substrate that will really provide absolutely everything our plant needs to grow, develop, and produce plenty of vibrant new shoots in a very healthy and natural way. See how simple it is to do the planting. Notice that every pot has a line, which indicates up to where you should fill in the substrate. Whenever you plant something, you should only add substrate up to this line, because this is where the water can breathe. When you water, there's space for the water to stay until it penetrates the soil. Then we gently press the substrate here to firmly secure the roots in the new substrate. Our enriched substrate already has complete nutrition, and our plant is now successfully planted. Look how beautiful it turned out. What a rich and powerful thing. And I'm going to show you how this simple care will bring about flowering. This plant doesn't have any flowers yet, but the flowering will come very quickly. If you keep following our videos, I'll show you in the next videos the amazing results. But I already have a result to show you. I'm going to show you now what happens when we plant the right way with the right nutrients, which the professionals don't want you to know about. You need to pay close attention to one thing. Some people leave the video before it ends, and that's why they have problems when applying the tips. If you're still here, you're going to get one of the most important tips. This is information you cannot neglect. Whenever you do the planting, the first rule is that it needs to be very abundant, and you shouldn't apply anything else to your plant for 30 days. You should not use any additional fertilizer or any extra plant food at this stage, because here in this mix we have already added everything it needs to start stimulating the flowering process. Then, after 30 days have passed, you can go back to using a small spoonful of Forte Flores in the soil of your plant to keep feeding it every 30 days with this flowering fertilizer. And always remember to give it a very generous watering after planting, exactly as we are doing here. Hey Henny, does this really work? Just take a look here. This little plant here, already loaded with flowers, has grown abundantly, and now that its flowering season is coming, it's not even the right time yet. You don't have to take my word for it. Just look at the amazing result. All you need to do is see for yourself, or even try it at home and comment below with your results. What a beautiful bloom. With this nutrition in these proportions, there's no way it can go wrong. I congratulate you for watching the whole video and following the tip exactly, because you'll come back and say, wow, I tried these tips and they really worked. It works for any plant. Flowers have more vibrant colors, last longer on the plant, and growth is much more vigorous. It grows much faster. Guys, my mission here is to show you some tested and proven tips in a completely free way, so you can easily apply them at home and actually get real practical results. But I want you to be part of this mission too. I want you to judge, to evaluate down below, and tell me what score you give today's content. Leave a score from 0 to 10 here in the comments, letting me know what you thought of the information in today's content. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, it would be incredibly helpful and important that you subscribe and activate the notification bell, because that's the absolute best and only way you'll get notified for free each and every single time we post a new video here on the channel. Please consider sharing this video in your groups with the people you truly care about, because I'm absolutely sure this content will help a lot of people. Save that beautiful garden that's lacking nutrients, that's sick, or that's just not healthy. All the items we use in our videos, I leave a direct link down below so you can easily access them if you don't already have them at home. Depending on your region, you might even be able to get free shipping. All you need to do is simply click on this link right here. If you like this kind of content, I have some important information for you. Right here in this little box, there's a really cool video that people loved, and I'm going to suggest it for you so you can binge watch our channel and learn more about plants. A big kiss to your heart. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.